The Washington Commanders will advance to the divisional. They won their first playoff game since 2005 after trailing 17-3. Washington will play Detroit. And the Commanders, they ran the ball. They ran short passes. They ran read options. They chewed the clock. Jay Daniels played hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? He was a game manager. That fumble changed the game. Dan Quinn, first year as the Commanders head coach, he took the Commanders to the playoffs. Led them to what was their record? 12-5. Buccaneers choked in the fourth quarter. Mike Evans mad as fuck. God damn, bro. Commanders are hot. They are hot and ready, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Sensation salad is too delicious to be a salad.
We got the Washington Commanders winning a fucking playoff game, bro. Winning a playoff game, bro. Buccaneers came out slow. Then in the second quarter on that last drive. Let me turn this TV down. On the second quarter on the last drive, Baker got like a 25-yard run, or he ran over Bobby Wagner. Then he tried to deep pass to Mike Evans, but Lattimore kept holding him. It was a pass. I mean, it was a holding. So then it was a pass interference at the 1 yard line. Baker threw a slant to Mike Evans, tied up 10-10. Buccaneers made mental mistakes on the fourth quarter. Number 0 could have had a pick if he didn't look at the ball. If number 0 would have turned around, he would have got a pick 6. You feel me? Because that play was great, but instead, number 0, I don't know his name, he was looking at was it Eckler? I think that was Eckler that got that. Yeah, he was just looking at Eckler, bro. All he had to do, he could have had his eyes on the ball and Eckler, but instead his dumbass looking at one side of the field, he looking at Eckler from his back turned. You never Whenever you guarding somebody, you never guard somebody with your back turned unless the ball is in the air. If the ball is not in the air, you never take your eyes off the ball. But but yeah, man, Bobby Wagner was looking good out there. Dante Fowler made some plays. Marshawn Lattimore, he was getting torched. What he had I don't know what injury he had. I don't know if he had a hamstring injury or what. Um, but yeah, though, man. Dan Quinn turned his team around less than a year, man. Dan Quinn, former Seahawks defense coordinator, former Atlanta Falcons head coach. He's the coach that took the Falcons to the Super Bowl. He the one that blew that 25-point lead to New England when they were up 28-3. That's the guy. He also spent a couple years with Dallas. He was a defense coordinator. Then I'm like, why would Dan Quinn go to the Commanders? But Dan Quinn, he's smart. I don't know more than the NFL coach, but he's smart. He had a vision. He like, okay, we got the 3rd overall pick. We need a quarterback. Sam Howell's clearly not the guy. Jacoby Brissett is not the guy. We got a lot of. I'm gonna build this team up. I'm gonna build this team up from scratch. This team haven't been to the playoffs since Kirk Cousins. I don't know what year is that. I'm gonna bring in some veteran talent. I'm gonna bring in guys like Bobby Wagner, Keelan Farrell, Austin Eckler. You know what I'm saying? Who else they brought in? Let me look up. They brought up somebody else. Then they got somebody from Seattle. But no, I'm not gonna lie though, bruh. This team played good though, bro. But I am not gonna lie though, blood. Detroit is gonna run laps around these fools, bruh. Whoever 27 is on Detroit, I mean not Detroit, the Buccaneers, he fucking sucked, bro. He really cost him the game. Todd Bowles should have benched his ass. Number 27 had no fucking business playing that fucking game, bro. Absolutely hot garbage. But the Commanders, they control the game. They had a lot of momentum. You feel me? That last play in the 4th quarter on the last drive when they went for it, was it 3rd or 4th down? I can't remember. Bro, Jaden Daniels was not afraid of anything. You feel me? Like, now I ain't gonna lie though. The Buccaneers was containing the outside, so it was hard for them to run read option. You feel me? They had no answer for Terry McLaurin. Zach Ertz had some big catches. Jaden McDaniels missed him on that 3rd down. You know what Jaden McDaniels did? Dan Quinn huddle up. They had to huddle up. He was like, you know what? Hey, bro, it's all right. You gonna get the next one, bro. They converted damn near 85% of their 4th downs. Dan Quinn went for it on 4th down numerous of times. He only didn't get it one time when it was at the goal line, bro. He could have kicked a field goal, but instead he went for it. And a lot of people arguing, is that a pass interference by Levante David? So what happened was Buccaneers was up 17-3 in the 4th. They ran the ball. Now I ain't gonna lie, that center sucked. I think what happened was the center forgot the snap count and he handed the ball off late. You feel me? But they lucky it wasn't a flag. And I'm like, why did Baker Mayfield hand the ball off so long? Because the fucking center, I think he handed off at the wrong snap count. I don't fucking know. But yeah, Baker Mayfield, he has 13 fumbles on the season, tied with Kirk Cousins. That's a lot. But yeah, no, man. Shout out to Jaden Daniels, man. They haven't won a playoff game in 19 years, bro. 19 years. And they got the fucking job done, though, man. But the job is not finished, though, man. But I will say this. Detroit is not a team to fuck around with. Not only that the Buccaneers lost the time of possession, they lost momentum. They couldn't get their offense going. They were very predictable. But brother, Bucky Irvin did have some good runs in the second half, though. I will say that. But shout out to the Washington Commanders, bro. Shout out to them, bro. What y'all think about the game, y'all? Like, comment, share the video, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Where this shit at? Why the fuck is not playing?
Be present in this moment, because this moment is all we've got. They say the past is history, the future is history, the present is a gift. Play your game, talk your It's a feel like a party out here. Make it fun, love to what you do. Start. Have some fun. It should be some. Arizona, proud of you guys, man. All right, that's a great team win tonight.
Jamin Daniels is clear-cut rookie of the year, bro. Let's get to these stats, bro. Let's get to these stats, man. Shout out to Austin Eckler. Shout out to Zach Ertz. Shout out to Brian Robinson. Shout out to the O-line. Shout out to Cliff Kingsbury, who turned down my Las Vegas Raiders to come to this team, bro. What did Dan Quinn do to convince Cliff Kingsbury to not go to the Raiders, to turn down the Raiders offer to come here? Because originally, Cliff Kingsbury was going with the Raiders, but he didn't sign that contract yet. You get what I'm saying? But he last minute withdrew and said it was something about money. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not going to lie, though, bro. If they didn't get Cliff Kingsbury, I don't think this offense would have been that great. You know what I'm saying? Cliff Kingsbury is a great offense coordinator, but he's not a good head coach. It's a lot of coordinators in this league. There are good coordinators, but they're not head coach material. You get what I'm saying? Now let's get to these stats, y'all. How you share screen? Let's get to these stats. Oh shit! What the fuck? Hold on. Let's get to these stats. No, what the hell? No, let's get to these stats. Oh, share screen. Oops, wrong one. All right, bet. We're going to get to these stats, y'all. We're going to get to these stats. Why it's not showing the thing? Hold on. Why it's not showing the damn thing? Hold on. What the hold on. Do I have to remove my overlay? Is it my overlay? I think it's my overlay. It's my overlay. Why I keep doing that? All right, let's get to these stats. All right, boom. Commander scored 10 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. Right? God damn, this is the first time I've seen both stats. So Baker Mayfield, 15 out of 8. He completed 15 out of 18 passing attempts. Right? 185 passing yards, averaged 10.3 yards a pass, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, he only been sacked one time. His passing rating was 146.5. Bucky Irvin didn't get anything done in the first half, right? He showed out the second half, right? He gave the Buccaneers life. You get what I'm saying? Bucky Irvin and Mike Evans, the only ones that showed up. The rest of the Bucks didn't show up at all. Rashad White sucks. Now I can see why he lost his starting position. Buccaneers online. Buccaneers online. They wasn't doing well in the first half. They was looking better in the third. I don't know why. Buccaneers should have had more to score more than 20 points, man. Because Baker Mayfield, if you look at it, bro, he didn't have a bad fucking game. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I guess Mike Evans is the only one that was getting open. They pretty much got locked up. See, he only threw it to 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 2 running backs. See, that's what I'm saying. So you're telling me all I have to do is double Mike Evans and let my corners cover that whoever the Buccaneers got out there playing receiver. Let them try to beat me, but don't let Mike Evans beat me. Okay? Levante David, he had a good game. He almost had a pick. Or I think it was Deion Jones. Deion Jones. See, I didn't even know they had Deion Jones. He used to play for Dan Quinn in Atlanta. I'm like, Deion Jones in the league still? What the fuck? But yeah, bro. Jane Daniels. Hands down rookie of the year. 25 out of 35. He completed 24 out of 35 passing yards. He completed 24 out of 35 passing attempts. 268 yards. Average 7.7 yards per pass. 2 TDs. No interceptions. He only missed sacked 1 time. QBR. 110.2. That's good. Austin Eckler. He didn't get it done in a ground game. You know what I'm saying? Because, Bucks couldn't really run not Bucks. Commanders couldn't really run the ball. You know what I'm saying? But Jay Daniels, that 8-yard run he got in the fourth quarter to seal the game, that was big, bro. That was huge. Because, the Buccaneers, they were stopping the run. But the Buccaneers, it was they pass. They gave up. They was getting beat on. The Buccaneers was getting beat on short passes. They was getting beat on. Buccaneers was getting beat on out routes. They was getting beat on streaks. They was getting beat on crossing routes, play actions. Yeah, bro. Jamal Dean was the only one that was doing something, bro. Whoever 27 suck. Jeremy Chin had a solid game. Dorrance Armstrong, he was playing good. He was getting in the backfield. What I was gonna say, what's the guy name? Was it Jonathan Allen? Jonathan Allen was causing disruption, getting in the backfield. Dante Fowler had a couple pressures. Deron Payne, he ain't did nothing since he got that tackle in the backfield when he hurt his end. But yeah, though, man. Commanders defense. How much yards they gave up? Let me see. Let's go to team stats. But yeah, my MVP is Jaden Daniels. He took over the game. They got beat by a fucking rookie, bro. Shit crazy. Dan Quinn turned his team around less than a year. This should have been the Cowboy. Now, Jaden Daniels got the same amount of playoff win as Dak Prescott. He got the same amount of playoff win as Dak Prescott. But what I was gonna say. But yeah, though, man, as a Bucks, well, I'm not a Bucks fan. For Bucks fan, I know this is heartbreaking to lose to a rookie. This is the second time I was wrong on my prediction. The Chargers lost to the easiest team in the playoffs, which is the Texans. The Texans has been terrible the second half of the season. I don't even know. I think the Texans were what? What were the Texans? What 1-4 the last five games? Something like that. I don't fucking know, bro. The Texans been terrible, and Justin Herbert threw 4 interceptions, bro. Justin Herbert was the worst. Justin Herbert was the worst quarterback in the playoffs. He was. They couldn't score. He kept force feeding shit. Ladd McConkey, I think he had 200 yards. Other than that, bro, the offense is terrible, man. But shout out to Jim Harbaugh. That team is going to be special. Jim Harbaugh came into a situation where the team didn't have no cap room. There was over the what do you call that shit? The cap breaker, legendary, I don't fucking know. So Mike Evans and Keenan Allen didn't want to take a pay cut, so they came to agreement. They released not Mike Evans, Mike Williams. They released Mike Williams. He ended up signing with the Jets. They didn't work out. Got traded to the Steelers. Keenan Allen got traded to the Bears for a mid-round pick with Caleb Williams. Matt, whoever that coach is, Matt LaFleur, I don't know his fucking name. I forgot his name. He's been fucking god awful. He's been terrible. He's not utilizing Caleb Williams right. He got all those weapons, and that team. I ain't gonna lie though. The NFC was it the NFC East? Is it NFC East or South? The division where they got the not the Buccaneers, the Lions, the Vikings, the Packers, and the Bears. That's the hardest. That's the toughest division right now. Because you want to know why? Because they all have quarterbacks. They do. The Vikings got 2 good quarterbacks. The Packers got Jalen Hurts. I mean, not Jalen Hurts. Jordan Love. Who else? Who am I missing? And then the best quarterback in the division, Jared Goff. How can I forget him? How can I forget him? But Commanders, they will face the Detroit Lions. Green Bay lost to the Eagles. So the Eagles will face the winner out of Minnesota and what's that team name? Minnesota and the Rams. The due to the fires, their game got moved back to Monday, and cause I'm like, why the hell is the game on Monday? And I remember the fires in Southern California. So the Rams won a division. So if they were to play in Minnesota, because I'm like, okay, if they have all their fires, where the hell can they go at? Minnesota? But that wouldn't be fair because that wouldn't be fair for the Rams fans. You get what I'm saying? Because some people don't got money to go out there to Minnesota and it be snowing and shit. That means the Rams will lose home field advantage. But instead, shout out to Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell. They'll be playing in Arizona, which is Arizona is only what? A 7-hour drive from California. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah though, give me Vikings. I got Vikings. I got Vikings 30-13. I got Vikings 30-13. Now, if they had Aaron Donald, we'll be talking about something different. You feel me? Yeah, exactly. Jared, 27 had like 4. Exactly. Yeah. Tiff, I didn't watch that whole game. I was just going off of what I heard. Yeah, Texas defense showed up. Um, CJ Stroud lit them up. You know, he won his first career playoff game. But I'm not gonna lie though, the Chargers had the easiest team. It was rather it was either if they didn't beat the Broncos, they would have had to see Buffalo. And if the Broncos would have won, they would have had to play the Texans. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, you guys just had the easiest wild card game in the AFC, and you guys is choked and lost to the fucking Houston Texans, who got about 3 or 4 key players on injury reserve. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know Nico Collins was playing. I thought he was out for the season. Because first they lost Diggs, then they lost Nico Collins, then they lost somebody else. I think it was Jimmy Ward. Yeah. But shout out to Diami Brown, bro. Diami Brown changed the game for the Commanders, bro. Him and McLaurin was torching them, bro. How much Diami Brown had? What he had? Hold on. Diami Brown. What did he have? Diami Brown. Where the fuck he at? Well, I don't see it. Oh, boom. Diami Brown tied with Terry McLaurin. 5 receptions, 89 yards, averaging 17.8 yards a catch, 1 touchdown, longest 30 yards. He was targeted 5 times, caught all 5 passes. McLaurin was targeted 10 times and caught all 7 passes for 89 yards and 1 touchdown. And Austin Eckler had 3 receptions, 26 yards. Zach Ertz had 2 big catches, 2 yards, 23. 2 receptions for 23 yards. My bad, I'm talking too fast. Yeah, bro. Nobody on offense outside of Mike Evans and Bucky wasn't a factor. What the hell is Chris Godwin? Because I heard he haven't been the same since that injury. Yeah, I heard he haven't been the same since that injury. Now let's go to team stats. Now, yeah. So Buccaneers had 108 rushing yards to the Commanders 82 yards. Buccaneers had 7 penalties for 65 yards. Commanders only got 5 penalties for 39 yards. Key words: they had 7 penalties and gave up 65 yards. And guess what? The Buccaneers had 1 fumble. If the Buccaneers didn't fumble that ball, they wouldn't have lose that game. You feel me? That hello. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I cut out. But yeah, though, man. Yeah, not Jaden McDaniels. Jaden Daniels proved that he's ready for the big moment. He did all that in his rookie year. That's crazy that Jaden Daniels surpassed Dak as a playoff riser. Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott in the playoffs. Matter of fact, he's a better quarterback than Dak. Cardiac Jaden Daniels. It sounds the same. Um, Commanders and Bills would be a dope Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. We all know that ain't gonna happen. That would be dope though. You know. But it was a good game though. You know what I'm saying? Buccaneers. If they don't get if they didn't get those 7 penalties for 65 yards, you know, they wouldn't have lost and they fumbled. This will call the Buccaneers the game. Todd Bowles didn't make no adjustments on McLaurin. Diane Brown was killing them. They kept getting beat on the outside passes. They didn't contain the outside. They gave up 7. And then on top of that, they couldn't get off the field on 4th down. They could not get off the field on 4th down. Now, let me see. 3 for 5. From the first quarter off the rip, Dan Quinn went for it on the first drive. He went for it. They was 3 for 5 on 4th downs, bro. Dan Quinn, my fault. Dan Quinn had balls, bro. He had balls. Shout out to Dan Quinn, man. But I ain't gonna lie though, bro. That would be crazy if they fired Todd Bowles, but don't fire Mike Tomlin. Todd Bowles had all season to figure out middle of the field. Shit's crazy. But Todd Bowles choked, bro. Instead of going for it on 4th down, which it was 4th and 2, his dumbass getting Commanders the ball with 4 minutes left. That was a great idea, Todd Bowles. Playing fucking conservative. Oh, man. That killed y'all, bro. Washington won the time of possession, and, you know what I'm saying, and they capitalized off penalties and turnovers. And y'all offense was terrible. Whoever was offense coordinator need to get fired. The offensive line was terrible. Terrible. They was terrible in the pass game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Buccaneers, bruh. They need to upgrade that secondary, and they need to find an offense coordinator. Like, comment, share, subscribe to your boy T.